Okay, I'm actually documenting here a bit my own sales motion, and I'm going to show you how to review hundreds of LinkedIn profiles in depth within minutes using my tool Talent Source AI. And in this specific case, I'm using it actually, like I said, for sales. So I set up this Sales Navigator search here for recruiters that are focusing on go-to-market roles. Why? Because I typically have searches that include requirements around specific industries. And I mean, as we all know, the industry filters in LinkedIn are very limited. And also, I might look for people that had experience like in the industry in the past, not necessarily in the current role. So it's like past experience around industries is something that Talent Source AI is very good at. And the roles they are recruiting for, if you just go by job title, like account executive or whatsoever, there's going to be thousands of people, so thousands of LinkedIn profiles to potentially review. So that's really where Talent Source AI comes in. So it's a great fit for go-to-market recruiters. And in this specific case, now I'm actually going to use Talent Source AI to review in this scenario here now these roughly 200 profiles, and let's see how we can get this done. Let me open up Talent Source AI as a starting point. So I already set up a new job here, and we're starting by setting up a new Sourcer briefing. Let's call this version 1, and let's start generating the actual Sourcer briefing. So that's a checklist. Let's quickly clear the chat. And I'll just bring in the notes I put down earlier. So we have a couple of requirements that would be good to have. So I'm looking for people that currently work at a recruitment agency, and they have to focus on go-to-market sales, customer success roles, and a couple of nice to have. So ideally they have currently leadership position and in that recruitment agency, and would be nice if they have some sort of experience using AI or data-driven recruitment approaches. For example, using tools like Clay.com. And ideally they have already some sort of connection with Clay. So for example, user, partner, etc. Yeah, something like that. Because that's a good sign for me that that's someone who already understands that it can really help you increase efficiency and also outcome when you're using tools like Talent Source AI. So I'm just going to drop the requirements in here. So the formatting was a little bit off. Let's see if it got it. Yeah, I can also give guidance on like the specific descriptions for the specific one. Right, actually that looks good. So let me take this over into my Sourcer briefing. So everything's set up now. Now I just have to export my search here. Actually a little trick. Zoom out before. Makes it faster. Okay, and while we wait, Cooklight. All right, so the CSV is downloaded. Let's just check one more last time that the Sourcer briefing is actually what we are looking for. Yeah, I think this looks good. So let's start it So this is now uploading all those candidates. If we refresh here, we see them being added to the queue, and then Talent Source AI will go out and look at the data about this candidate, does research on past and current employers, things like which industries are they in, their financing rounds, when a person actually joined and left, what happened in between, all this kind of stuff, and then basically uses that candidate profile and all that additional research data to go back to the briefing and figure out which of the requirements are fulfilled and which ones are not fulfilled. And so yeah, it's obviously it's not immediate. So you see like the first results are coming in here now. So let's see how long it takes for us to review the 199 candidates in this case. I'll let it finish and we can look at the results together. All right, so we just finished, so it's like 10 minutes or so to review those 199 candidates. And let's see how many of those candidates actually fit what we're looking for. Let's remove the no fit candidates. And I'm actually just left with 53. So that's interesting. So yeah, so we can look at the, go over the specific candidates. We see which requirements are fulfilled, which ones are not fulfilled. We have over it tells us why that specific requirement is actually not fulfilled or fulfilled. A little bit summary, strengths, development areas. We also get like a bit more about that specific company or the companies they have on their LinkedIn, including what kind of products they are selling. Pretty detailed. Where they are targeting, is this B2B or B2C, company size, and so on. So a lot of data go-to-market recruiters can also use to analyze their candidates. And I mean, you're saving a lot of time running this, right? So I mean, it was a good search, I would say. So very limited already in terms of candidates to look at. And if you do that, let's do some back of the envelope math here. So you need like, even if you're fast, like 1.5 minutes per candidate to look at what are they doing, maybe check out what the company is doing, etc. So that's already nearly 5 hours of work, which we got done in 10 minutes now and in more depth. And yeah, you can go over the individual candidates here, flip through them, the ones you like, you can favorite and so on. And then the final list. In this case, I'm just going to exclude the no fits and go with all the others, with those 53 candidates. I'm just exporting it as a CSV. And this is sending me an email with a download link. And I'm using Clay to further personalize this now actually, and then get in touch with all those recruiters to show them how they could use Talent Source AI for checking candidates for their go-to-market roles they're working on. And I just had a fun idea. I might even use this video to send to them so they know how I found them and how they could actually use Talent Source AI to also review thousands of candidates within minutes instead of weeks. So stay tuned, subscribe to my YouTube channel here, and check out Talent Source AI.